high cost of living and the need for change are the issues driving support for Zohran Mamdani and contributing to his lead.
Political reporter Marcia Kramer is here with the exclusive details. Marcia, tell us about this new poll.
Well, guys, you'd think that the constant drumbeat of crime, from the Park Avenue shooting to gang bloodshed to fear of taking the subway, would be the winning issue in the mayor's race. After all, that's exactly how Eric Adams won in 2021. But it's the affordability crisis that's top of mind for New York City voters. Anthony Salvanto, CBS News Director of Elections and Surveys, says it's because the high cost of living is making it hard for people to make ends meet. Or to paraphrase Bill Clinton when he ran for president, it's the economy, stupid.
Huge number of voters say that they feel that the city is unaffordable.
And that, according to a CBS News New York poll, is a key reason why Zohran Mamdani currently has a 15-point lead in the mayor's race. The poll has Mamdani at 43, Andrew Cuomo 28, Curtis Sliwa 15, Eric Adams 6.
The cost of living is the #1 issue for them in this race.
It turns out that when then dark horse candidate Zohran Mamdani ran on making the city more affordable, he hit a nerve that voters related to. Voters we spoke to backed that up.
Since having the second baby, the no housing, I've got a rent-stabilized apartment, so that's great. And I like how Mamdani is on board with freezing the rent, like I think was it de Blasio did a couple years ago. So that was nice. Groceries are going up.
I lived here all my life. And they building on every corner, everywhere, but nowhere. And they talk about affordable living. Affordable living for who?
Especially when I see that people don't have nowhere to live because the rent is so high. And I see that people, they trying to take everything away. And that makes me sad.
But there are other factors in why the Queens Assemblyman remains atop the leaderboard.
The thing that is propelling Mamdani right now is the way that this breaks out in terms of what voters are looking for in a candidate, too. Here's the way these numbers stack up. Bring needed change. This is one I really highlight because 2/3 of voters say that's what they want in the next mayor.
The race has generated national attention, especially in the White House, where Donald Trump, a New Yorker by birth and temperament, has taken a keen interest. Is President Trump a factor in this race?
He is. If you look at Mamdani voters, 8 in 10 of them want the next mayor, whoever it is, to be someone who would oppose the policies of President Trump. Those who would say they're voting for Cuomo right now, they're a little more mixed.
Overall, 48% of voters want the next mayor to oppose the president. 27% say be neutral. 25% say work with him. Now, President Trump also spoke out today again about the mayor's race and the decision by Governor Hochul to endorse Zohran Mamdani. We'll have that story coming up at 6.
You know, given your close ties to everything politics, I'm curious if anything in this poll stood out to you or surprised you.
Well, the thing that surprised me was that crime wasn't as big an issue, especially since if you look at the headlines on our broadcast and newspapers, sure, crime is the #1 issue, yet people are more concerned with affordability.
Apparently, according to the poll. All right. Thank you, Marcia.